Am I at 307? I thought I had more attempts than that. I won't lie to you. I thought I had more than 307 attempts at this point. I remember saying I was like a third of the way to 1,000. Eh, whatever. We'll let the tracker be there. In fact, I'm positive. Oh, why did it hide on me? Oh, what's going on? Did I open the wrong one? What's going on, Judge Chillit? Welcome back. Good to see you again. Ah. And it hides on me again. What are you doing, Mr. Timer? Edit layout. That's not the one I want. I want settings. Oh gosh, Beast, welcome back. Good to have you with us once again. How are you guys doing tonight? You guys doing well? Double tap, global hotkeys. What if I just start it? Oh, it just hides on it? What? Goodbye, Pal World. Let's start you back up. I can't have this timer hiding on me. What's going on? We need it. You know, that's what it showed us. I'm going to be skeptical that we get the ability to throw pals again until we have it, the game, and I see it for myself. And it's not taking my... Okay, exit, no. Let's try reloading this one. Oh my gosh. But I'm a skeptic until we've got it. Why is this hiding on me? Settings. The settings are numpad 3 for resets. It didn't activate on that. That's weird. A link, no. Yes. All this looks normal. Oh, I can't wait for 1.0 either. I didn't realize that my, I didn't change anything. Why is it not working? But my timer is being weird on me. Edit layout. Maybe that'll have something for me. We show display last two, layout, image appears to always on top. What are you doing? That is not on top. Yes, but I'm so stoked for Power World 1.0, boys. And girls, can't forget my ladies that joined me. And that's hiding on me too. What's going on? So it's not just that specific one. They're all hiding on me. Hey Jay, welcome back. It is just after dinner time for me. Actually a little bit more, but I just had dinner. A late day for me. But yeah, you're going to play a new round? I am too. I'm so excited to do a full playthrough. But I want to know why this is not working. Let's save it and see what happens if I try to load it again. It's just hiding on me. What is going on? All right, let's exit everything. Exit everything. Don't need those. Open them both back up. You know, the classic turn it off and turn it back on. Maybe that'll do. I'm afraid it's not doing. Now, this is weird. Normally, my timer is there. So what in the world happened? But Steven, welcome back, man. I'm doing great. I would just like to know why my timer is not behaving. Like at all. Like the reset button, not working. The split button is. But nothing else. This is super weird. I shouldn't need one of these. That hides on me too. What if I just click OK? Ha! I can't believe it's so close either. I'm super stoked. 2 a.m. for you? Yeah, I remember. You're one of the late night ones. Oh, gosh. Get some sleep, Jay. Get some sleep. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of that. And well, now I just need to figure out why the timer is just not working for me at all. It's not like listening to... Maybe I need numpad on, then I've just not realized. Okay, numpad on re-enables that. Oh, okay, that's a dumb one, but why is it always hiding? Ah, this is so weird. Tongue out to the left? Oh no, I've not tried that. I did try turning it off and turning it back on, though. That's what I want. That's what I want. You know, what if I just close my splits? Close my splits, does it stay? It doesn't stay. What in the world? Settings. We'll just hide this one. It's not a big deal, but I want to maybe not dox myself. What is going on? You haven't been on one of my streams in a while? You've been having internet issues? Oh, that's so sad to hear. But glad that you could join me now, and I'm having an awful time trying to figure out... Maybe now? Oh, this is showing promise. I must have hit F11 at some point. Oh boy. This one. And for some reason, once again, this layout is backwards. Okay, we're in business, boys. We're in business. Let's get some runs going. Whoa, what am I doing? Casual, multiplayer on. Let's go. Thought the C in the Pacific Ocean is pronounced differently? Probably when I was younger, sure. But I couldn't tell you for sure. That has to be the worst start to a stream so far. Had no idea that was wrong. But what did you think it sounded like? Pacific? Pacifis? Pacifis Ocean. Something to think about while waiting for the best Power World content on the... Oh, man, thank you. Honestly, I don't remember lowering my graphics settings like this, but they are definitely lower. Let's keep going. Let it be lower graphics settings. Maybe it'll be easier on my computer, and maybe things will go faster. And maybe Jetragon will take pity on us and be like, oh man, bad graphics, I'll get in his sphere and keep him company. I might have to turn them on to slightly better graphics than this, though. This is kind of sad. Shut it all down and start again. You know what? We're at a spot where it's working for right now, so I'd say we go. All right, everything's working. We're like a fine oiled machine. We now need to delete and get going. Every sea is different for the Pacific Ocean. Yes, it is. No first run magic this time. That's okay. We didn't have a great start anyway. We were 4 seconds behind. Let's do better than that. Let's have one that's like a second behind or less. I forgot to pre-pump the respawn. Oh gosh, that's what I get for looking over at chat, wanting to hang out with all of you. Still, only 3/4 of a second behind. We've missed the jump. We still go. We still go. Okay, we have another, like, 4 second. I would say yes, I have a powerful computer. I would say my computer is a good bit above average. Pretty pricey parts inside. I don't build my own PCs, but I looked at parts and was like, this part looks good, and had them make it for me. And so far, I cannot complain. Okay, 4 seconds behind again, but that time was really just me being terrible about missing the jump. 4 seconds is not the end of the world. We can go. Aw, no spheres. But back to the grind. And I'm positive I have something like 340 attempts already, but here we are. Saying it is 310. Everyone like and subscribe, but did this not... Dude, I will say, something has been up with my PC lately where it's like, it's kind of lagging every now and again, and I don't know if it's a monitor thing. I don't know if it's a, like, I've got, like, something that I've missed updating. Like, I made sure to update the RAM, or not the RAM, the GPU, the CPU. I make sure to hit the updates when it says to update. But before Big Rift gets here, not a bad idea. There we go. So that's not terrible. Only 0.4 behind. We've got a 0.6 so far going. I'm liking that. Ooh, and that was really good. And that was really good. Let's go. This is a good run. This is a good run. We've got one, boys. Who made it for you? This was a CyberPower PC. Obviously not sponsored, especially if this ends up being a record run or something. But not sponsored, just answering the question. Kira Yazumi, welcome back. Good to see you again. Randy Jr., I think I missed you rocking out back there. Sorry about that. Glad you could stop by once again. We're only 1 second behind. That's really good. Why use that graphic? I was hoping it would speed things up. I was hoping it would speed things up just a little bit. I don't think it is. I might change it back after this run, because then I will be much happier about how everything looks. And it doesn't seem to be speeding things up. Like, that screen is taking a long time to load. The, like, clicks at the beginning don't seem any faster than when I am just as fast as I can be. Like, that's really slow, unfortunately. But, like, the load screen doesn't seem to be any faster. It was something to find out if we sped up at all with lower graphics. And it doesn't look like that's the answer. I will also point out that I will definitely not be streaming at least one other day this week. I try to stream, like, Monday through Thursday-ish. But, my dad's gonna be in town, and I'm gonna try and get dinner with him at some point. So, definitely won't be streaming one of these nights, as I will be having dinner with my father. But, here I am today. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow. Right now, the plan is for my dad and I to meet up tomorrow, so we won't be streaming tomorrow. But there's a chance we don't meet up. He is working, so unfortunately, sometimes that means plans have to change. But if that's the case, then I will definitely not be streaming Thursday, hopefully. Okay. As I do want to try to meet up with my dad at some point here. Okay, update. Let's go ahead and do medium graphics, yeah? Medium graphics seem like they are... Oh yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. It makes me feel much better about looking at the game, while still potentially allowing some performance to come through. and keep it speedy. Thanks, Judge. Got 7 likes before we got spheres? It's a good start? Oh, man. Oh, it's a good thing we're not getting a like per sphere we get. Or per run that we get going further than the beginning. Because, yeah. I appreciate that. I appreciate all the likes. All you guys chatting with me. Oh, and something really exciting happened the other day. We had somebody put in an attempt for Zillion Grisbolt glitchless. So there is now another runner on that board. Very excited to see that happen. I believe their name was Nobu. Very, very happy to have another runner in that category, in any category. Okay, that was really solid. That was also very solid. Okay, good. This is a good split. I'm liking that a lot. Having a father figure is a blessing. Oh, I mean, not even just a father figure. I mean, my actual father, who happens to be a father figure, you know? And I can't deny that at all, you know? I will absolutely agree. Fathers are a wonderful, wonderful thing. So are mothers. As long as they're, you know, as long as they treat you right growing up, it's nice to get to treat them right now that I'm the adult. Oh, they're also the adults. But, you know, now we're both adults and we can, you know, enjoy hanging out together. Sometimes when you get 3 spheres, why don't you just throw all 3 if it doesn't work? 1, waste time on backup. So if I get 3 spheres, I log out, log back in, and try again for the back bonus. Like, I don't even worry about the backup. If it's only 2 spheres, I want 1 for the Chillet capture, or else I have to battle Chillet, and then I'm gonna get like a 50% chance with Pal spheres, or like a 65-70% chance with Megas. And it's not a long fight, but it is time lost. At the expense of potentially just saving 1 legendary sphere. That's the reasoning behind that. And with the time being so tight, it just kind of makes sense to try to catch Chillet immediately. And we can kind of throw the sphere from fairly far away too. So we save a little bit of running time, we save a decent chunk of battling time, and we save the chunk of time where we wait for Chillet to get past our first shake. Because if we get the 1 shake and then he pops out, we have to throw another sphere, so we have to wait there too. So we can't respawn quite as fast. Just quite a few little tiny details that makes the legendary sphere on Chillet so much stronger. And no sphere there. But yeah, you'll notice if I get 3 spheres, I won't take the time to preserve a sphere. I will immediately log back in, which gives us a good backup save to begin with, so that we can just go on for that next Mammer's capture chance. It would be nice if we could save that legendary sphere, because there's a chance that we don't get an extra ultimate sphere or anything, or exotic sphere for that matter. And we still need to catch a Hangyu, so we might have to fight a Hangyu if we don't have extra spheres. We would have to pick up, you know, any sphere that we could. And a 0.61, very happy with that. So far, not having too many bad clicks. I'm liking it. But yeah, the one is for Chillet. It takes a little bit of real lifetime out of it, but it preserves the in-game time, which is the most important factor in this run right now, because we have to do everything before the day-night cycle ends. And this was really solid, by the way. Really happy with that movement. Happy with our 0.43. This should be like a 0.6, 0.7 behind overall. Okay, 1 second behind overall. Very solid. I don't know exactly how accurate that is, because it's based off of when I get the experience, and really we only care about when we get the spheres. So prior to 18 seconds to try to get the spheres, That's really solid. Really, really solid. Happy with that run. Sad it didn't work out for us. That would have been a great run to start with. A lot of competition now instead of you just being the king of speedrunning of every category. Yeah, I know. It's so cool. So cool. And I hate to say arrogant enough to think that I could take back a couple of them without much issue. But I'm pretty sure I could take back a couple of them without much issue. But I really wanted this one, as this is the one that I was like, I liked my strategies for this one. I just don't like the luck that got introduced, but I want it back. You know, this is the one I want back the most for whatever reason. So here we are. Instead of going for those ones that I think I can get back, we're here going for ones that are... This one is this one... Who knows? I might never get the luck. Okay, that wasn't great. We didn't get our jump, but we got a good slide shortly after, so... Should be pretty good. New records on 1.0, you hope? I think so. I think that's going to be the plan, but I'm not a moderator. I'm just a speedrunner who gets to enjoy the game. I would not be surprised if the mods decide to have a separate category for pre and post 1.0. So, whatever we want to call it, beta versus live version of the game. And I will also wouldn't be too surprised if Pocket Pair continues to do some updates on the game as it goes forward. Meaning we're probably going to have version differences at some point as well, but we'll see. We'll see. Think 1.0 is going to bring in another influx of players? I think so. I think so. I think Pocket Pair is going to make a concerted effort to get the word out, try to get people to come play again. Because, I mean, they're already recommending you try starting over from an entirely fresh save. Meaning they're like, yo, this is like a brand new game. If you haven't played in a couple of years, give it another full go. You might like it. And then for all the new players coming in, I mean, I'm sure there's going to be a good chunk of new players, you know? It's like the actual release of the game. People won't feel like they're getting only a part of a piece of something, you know? That's going to be everything. Hopefully. Okay, that wasn't bad. Wasn't great. That was also okay. So, a good, I want to say 1.1, 1.2 seconds behind, if not a little more maybe. You hope a lot of players don't want to play before 1.0? Yeah, I agree. I agree. And, I mean, some people were waiting for 1.0. I always see that in the Reddit threads is... Should I play now or should I wait for live or, you know, 1.0? And the results are always a little bit mixed. Because, like, it's already a great game before a live version. Ooh, okay. But, I mean, that's coming from a guy that got so engrossed into it that he's, you know, now a speedrunner for the game. So, hard to say if my opinions are that valid. Toyful! Welcome in, dude. Good to see you again. How have you been? Over there, verifying some records. I'm pretty sure there's another one by Danhobox too that needs to get verified unless he didn't submit it. I just know that he did the run. I saw him do it partially live. I saw the upload when... Oh, what am I doing? Upload just after when he got it. Okay, that was not good, but it'll be fine. Ooh, how did we not get through that? That stinks. Oh, Kativa, I didn't want to go this way. I don't know if that was too soon or not. Oh, I was gonna say it's not gonna be too soon if we get the capture first try, and we didn't. Can we get a good backup. I don't know that we did. Rally Point 2, welcome in. You've been holding out? Very nice. I hope it is well worth it for you. We did get a good backup. Dang, that would have been so good. There was Foxbark's Pengulette right there. We could have really done something right there. But very cool. Praying they bring back throwing pal spheres and pal gliding. Oh, that would be so sick. I would like both of those things a lot. Pengulette's down there. Doesn't matter. Let's do one more try. One more try. Try to get the Mamorist. But yeah, Pal Sphere throwing for like summoning your pals would be really nice. The combat felt really good with that. Like, the combat still feels fine, but when you're throwing the Pal Sphere, it feels even better. Oh, Foxbark's right there. Alright, didn't matter. Alright, let's go ahead and reset. That's a few too many tries. Time to start over again. You're caught up? Nice. Nice. I, was certain that run was going to come through at some point, because, I mean, with all the restrictions I put on myself, I was waiting for somebody to do it. Because I was, you know, playing it glitchless. I knew it wasn't the glitchless category, but it was fun to play glitchless. And there it was. Someone using any form of the restricted rules should have had a pretty sizable advantage on what I was doing. Let alone the running to Sakura to get those spheres. Definitely was a strength. Played since day one. Yeah, I can't say day one, but very close to day one. You know, it was within a couple of days, if not like a week, of Power World coming out on Steam for open play. Been very fun. Feel like a mostly complete game with some rough edges. For sure. It's definitely got its rough edges. Can't deny that. But, it still has so much charm to it. Imagine if you could shoot thrown Pal Sphere before it lands. Oh, that'd be cool. It would make it kind of like the coin from the Ultra Kill update, just with Pal Spheres. That would be pretty cool. Toyful, how have you been, man? It's been a little bit since I've seen you, if you're still hanging around. I believe my run counter got reset a few tens. At one point, I want to say I was right around 340. So we've been grinding this one out, not getting the luck I need yet to try to catch over and beat Danhobox. I'm a little jealous at this point. I think he's probably put in about this many runs, but I know that he's caught Jetragon a few more times than I have at this point. Because I was watching fairly regularly when he was streaming those attempts. Ooh, that was good. Oh, that was bad. Dang. Okay, but that was good. I don't know where to label that. The slide was just a little bit too soon. I was not quite clean on that. Man, probably 1.4, 1.5 seconds behind at this point. But Judge, that's a really neat idea. Oh, we're even further behind than I thought. We went way more off course than I thought. That's okay. We have more stamina, so we're actually making up some of that time right here. Yeah, it was like a 119. A sub 118 is ideal, so definitely was a little slow on that run. I shouldn't say sub 118 is ideal. I think 117 A sub 117 is possible, which would then make it ideal, but that's a tough ask. I'll read that in just a second. I missed the click? Oh my gosh. I wanted to say I'm gonna make sure I get this click, and then I absolutely butchered it. Oh man, plus 172, that's so bad. Ooh. Figured out on trailer, maybe you can take pals, spheres like Arc and store them like that. Oh, that'd be cool. I mean, people are like speculating about potentially having multiple pals out, and I'm just like, I don't think that's the case. I'm pretty sure they've shown the player having multiple pals out in the past, but maybe. I can't put it past Pocket Pair to do whatever makes the game most fun. Not even the most balanced, just the most fun. Do see 2-3 times in the trailer she throws spheres and pal come out. No, you're good. That's, I think I read that well enough. Yeah, it's another like 119. Sad. Okay, well, reset once again. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. And Kira, I think your English is actually very good. I sometimes just don't read perfectly because I'm not super focused on reading. I am also playing the game at the same time. Oh, PvP would be so cool. I really don't trust my PvP skills, but I would sure like to try them. Definitely thought about joining a PvP server once. But yeah, I'm very excited. And I'm hoping at the very least they do like what some people were saying and like let Palladius and Necromus get like slightly reworked. Because even if no other pals have more than one out at the same time, if those two could be out at the same time, that'd be so sick. Would be so sick. Okay, that was some solid movement. I am happy with that. Beast, it could be an active skill like Dream Pal with the headband. Yeah, or even like just a cooldown in general. If you have both in your party, you know, and you activated the skill with your, you know, pal skill activation button. Like if Palladius and Necromus had the ability to bring the other one to fight with them for a little bit, that'd be so sick. So sick. Aww. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't hold out hope for having multiple pals, except for maybe Palladius and Necromus. Is that normally off or is that normally on? I don't know. I accidentally clicked it when I wanted the multiplayer. But Power World Raids, welcome back. Good to see you again. Excuse me. How are you doing, Mr. Raids? Okay, those clicks were good. I think my spacebar skip was pretty solid too. Can we get one more decent click here? Yeah, it's not bad. We can't complain about a 0.5. Let's go. A bigger PAL box? Woo! They've already made the PAL box bigger once before, and then they added the global PAL storage. Is that what it's called? No, it's the PAL storage box. That one. I mean, they did add the global PAL storage too, but the gang is all here. We've got just about everybody that stops by, but you know who I don't see? I don't see my member Big Rift. Where's the man at? He's probably out working. He said he got a bunch of orders the other day. Mr. Laser Arm, we sometimes call him around here. He had lightning shooting from his arm. As long as we believe him, and I believe Big Rift, I don't see any reason to have him tell lies to us. It is normally on, okay. How does copying the DNA work? Did you try that out? You mean if you put them in like the global PAL box? Yeah, it's a separate save location than it is from your like save files. So after you've put them in there, you can delete your world, you can restore from backup to do cheese shenanigans. You can then create new worlds and pull them out, and they're there on your new world. For some, they might not like seeing the little purpley thing showing that they are not originals. They are, in fact, the clones of the original. But, yeah. Should be able to work with pals that way. Okay, not bad. Once we got down, that jump into the water was really good, but everything else was eh. We need to see fused form of Palladius and Acromus. Okay, a fused form would also be sick. Pal fusion would go so insanely hard. I'm with you on that. It'd be so cool. Copying DNA won't work on official multiplayer. Oh, really? I didn't know they didn't let you bring pals in. I guess that makes sense. I would assume they let you make copies, but you can't bring them out? Or will they not even let you make copies from official? Because I would think they would let you, but maybe they don't. Maybe they don't. Maybe it's like hardcore and you don't have the ability to use the global PAL box at all. And you don't have the ability to use PAL storage containers in those either, do you? Like the ones that are like pseudo decorative, you can just put the pals in there and you can see them. But they're really nice because they don't send pals on expeditions, so I like sending pals into there so that I don't accidentally get rid of pals on expeditions and then I want them like 20 minutes later or less. Oh, Daireki, welcome in. Good afternoon from me and good morning to you. Yeah, no big rift. It's crazy. Okay, focused up here just for a minute. Try to get this jump. Failed. Just go straight. I think that's better than redirecting my angle. That could have been way better. Who's going to tell the chat to like and subscribe? It could be anybody. Anybody could say that. It won't be me, though. I don't ever tell people to like and subscribe. I just say it when I read it. Okay, that actually was a lot better than I thought it was in terms of pace. Yeah, the bug abuse of the DNA is definitely a thing. Oh. Yep, condensing, you can use PAL souls, you can do a whole lot. Okay, maybe those two things, but according to lore, Palladius and Acromus were once one. I remember that. Yeah, and they split into two. Which is why I think it would be so cool for either having both of them out at the same time or having them combine like you had mentioned. That'd be another really cool one. Both would be cool. Have you thought about branching out and playing other games besides Power World and No Man's Sky? Yes, I'll be honest with you. I've been kind of looking for another game to play, and I haven't committed to anything yet. And with Power World 1.0 coming out, I might not commit for a little bit now. Okay, that was solid. We like that. That was also solid. We like that. Let's go! But, guys, I won't lie to you. At work today, I put in for vacation for July 10th and July 13th, so, we might be playing some Pal World instead of working in the not-too-distant future. I don't think I have ever taken off time for a video game before, so this will be fun. This will be a lot of fun. I do have, it's funny, I looked and I have a poker night on Saturday, and I was like, no! I have to stop playing Power World to go to poker night! It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna enjoy going out and playing poker, especially if, you know, I play Power World most of the July 10th and most of July 11th. It's gonna be good to get out of the house, go see people. Maybe I'll touch grass, but at the very least, you know, I'll go over, play some poker with some friends, and see people, hang out with people, and hopefully win some money. You know, that would be pretty great, would it not? Oh, that click was terrible. It was so close. Kira, have a nice night. Good night and sleep well. The Dugs, welcome back. Good to see you again. How you doing, man? How are you doing? Well, it'd be cool using the PAL condenser to combine the two into one like a secret PAL. Ooh. It'd be tough to find that one out without reading anything, but that would be really cool to have. Okay, I don't know if I have enough stamina. Uh-oh. I don't think I made the stamina. It was really fast, though, I can tell you that. 1.0 hype for sure, the Dugs. I'm so excited for it. So excited for it. I'm not gonna prep for it. I'm gonna start a new save and play when it's time. Oh, we had enough stamina. Oh, just by the skin of our teeth. Yeah, it's a little slower than what I would have liked because we didn't have quite enough stamina. It was like a 118, almost flat, I think, but hey, it is what it is. Putting on my poker face. Just like Lady Gaga. No one will be able to read me. I'll be thinking about Power World the whole time. They won't even know what hand I have because all of my thoughts are going to be about Power World. And then I'll go all in and they won't know if they should call or if I'm just, you know, going all in for no reason. It's gonna work out, I think, you know? A game all about strategizing and figuring out what your opponents might have and comparing it to what you might have and getting them to fold or call when you want to. And I'm just gonna go willy-nilly. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I do like winning in poker. I don't make poker nights very often. Ooh, that was a good jump, but it was a bad slide. Oh, and not a great jump. Dang. So it's still probably a second behind. I'm doing good, the Dugs. I am doing, well, maybe more than good. I'm doing great. I'm excited for Power World 1.0. Today was a good day. Felt pretty good. I thought I'd be more tired than I did because I didn't get quite as much sleep as I wanted, but it's not bad. You know, I'm doing all right. And 1 second behind about where I was expecting. And it was sub 118, so oh, that would have been a good one to get some spheres on. Click casual, you fool. Sending all my gamer luck to me? Thanks, Mummalade. Welcome back, and I hope that gamer luck is what I need. Mummalade, were you my old school RuneScape gamer? Was that you or was that somebody else? Regardless, thank you for my luck, you know. Regardless of whether it turns out to be good luck or bad luck, I appreciate you, you know. I was assumed trying to be giving me some good luck. If you're trying to give me bad luck, what are you doing? Come on. We need good luck here. Good vibes, good luck. We need to bring this record back to the United States of America. Okay, that was good. That was not good. We went way too far. Way too far. We'll see how that ends up for us. We'll see how that ends up. But speaking of old school RuneScape, if Mummalade, you're not the one, it's a good segue for me anyway. I've been watching some Dead Man All-Stars. It's very fun. It's PvP everywhere in the world, and it's only with content creators, so you can watch everybody's point of view at the same time, or Just get the general gist. It's been very, very enjoyable. And I would consider trying to check it out, as there, if you've ever liked RuneScape and RuneScape PvP, that might be it for you. Somebody else, old RuneScape was so fun to go back to sometimes, though. Nice. Why is this taking 8 years? Alright, stretch break. I haven't done that yet. Oh. Sending all my good luck? Let's go! Thank you! That's what I like to hear. But yeah, you know, I don't really play RuneScape much anymore. Every now and again I'll log on. But for the most part, I don't play anymore. Ooh, those clicks were good. But I did get on for the last league and thought that was fun. I hadn't ever been to Varlamore, which is one of the new continents. Oh, it's a 0.4, let's go! So it was really cool, and you get like boosted experience and stuff. So it was just a neat way to experience the game. Very different than what is traditional. While still having all the old graphics and things like that. Played that for a little bit, and well, I played a little bit of the harder, normal version of old school RuneScape. Always fun to go back and see all that progress I've made throughout the years. What are my expectations for speedruns after 1.0? I would expect there to be stuff like max level. Like, straight up, why leave it at 50? If they did leave it at 50, I think they should change it to, like, getting a Jetragon saddle. It'd be cool to have to get all the levels as well as all the materials to get to the Jetragon saddle as fast as possible. And once you've crafted that saddle, you're good to go. Like, I think that would involve some more strategy. The thing is without knowing exactly what they change in the game, I think many of the speedruns are going to be similar. In that you're going to get... You're gonna get, you know, Zoe percent, where it's Zoe as fast as possible. I think you're gonna get glitchless and glitched versions. And yeah, I'm not entirely sure what else to expect, to be honest with you. Because, I mean, without knowing what the game is going to play like, I should have thrown a sphere at this one. That's a mistake. That's alright. It gives me just a little bit of extra time before the save. Autosave should be soon. Hopefully it's like right now, like right before I threw that sphere. Oh, you made me think it could have been a first try Mamorist. And since we only got one legendary sphere, we have to restore from backup, or else we will be not having enough spheres. Or this might just be a dead run already, depending on our save. Nice, the save was really solid. Save was really solid. Okay, I'm not seeing anything. Doesn't matter. But yeah, lots of new strats. I'm expecting there to be some people that come in here and come up with some crazy ideas. Because I think it's going to be a fairly exciting speedrun to do once again. Foxparks down there. Oh, there is a sphere. There is Foxparks. Let's do one more toss. And on top of that, I think the speedruns are going to have a new leaderboard for now that the game is live. So I think there's going to be a live version and a not live version, but I don't know. That's up for the mods to decide, not me. Oh, you gave me the hopes once again, Memorist. Floating Islands? Yeah, I know. They had that in like the very first release for Pal World, and I hadn't seen it since, so I almost gave up on it. I was like, oh, maybe they're just not going to do it. But, dude, it could be on the way to the tree. You know? Floating Islands over there. Oh, what am I doing? That split's not gonna split, is it? I don't think it is. Oh, no, it did. Okay. Hey, we're only 1 second behind and I, like, rolled forward for experience? I'll take it. I will take that. But yeah, lots of new strats, floating islands, so many new pals. There's the rampaging pals too, for sure. And you never know, the legendaries might go up in level. For all we know, we don't even get a level increase, you know? That'd be kind of crazy. Very unlikely, but definitely not impossible. Think about the new pal Dupin. Seemed like a walking duplication glitch. I think it's nice. I will be perfectly frank with you. It's not a pal that I'm super invested in. Why did that not? Okay, that split's way behind. I actually liked the new dinosaur, like, what would we call that? The very first thing that we see is that new pal with the wings. That I'm more excited about than Dupin. I won't lie to you. That's more my speed for, like, I would definitely have like a couple of cute pals on my team, but I definitely want to make just like the scariest looking team and have the strongest team. So Dupin would not be one of them. I think I would have a Linares on my team because I really like Linares and she's good at crafting things. Not as good as Anubis, but I like the design of Linares more than I do Anubis. Anubis is just an Egyptian god, so, I mean, I've seen a lot of those. Linares is definitely different than that, so very exciting to have a pal like that. But then I'd have like Astagon and whatever that new pal is. And if it was, you know, meta, I'd definitely take some of those meta pals. I can live without them, though. I can live without them. It'd be fun. Fun having them. But I can't blame people who like Dupin. Looks like a great pal. Very interesting design, to say the least. It's your new favorite pal, just going off aesthetics? Hope it's not useless? Cool. Ooh, another pal I would go for is a Wixen. Like, I think I would go for a Wixen over a Dupin. I don't know what it is. I just like that design even more. That's just a me thing, though. I used to love playing with Wixen, man. Oh, 3 spheres. Really look forward to the new early game stuff? Me too. And I'd be interested in having speedruns where there's no respawns allowed. Like, where I can't do this swim immediately to Sakurajima and get 3 spheres, so it's all about how quickly you can do it, a little bit more similar to how a player might do it, and or a little bit more similar to a new speedrun strategy, because, you know, you never know what strats we would come up with. So I think that would be fun too. But as it stands, here we are. Tempting to go for that Mamorist. I'm not going to, though. I got that right? Yeah, I did. I should hopefully see... Okay, we're gonna take this Kativa. Aww. Didn't do that well, but that's okay. Cool, got one more Pal Sphere. That's what we needed. Man, there's like everything here, but we don't have the ability to capture them just yet. We just log out, log back in. You never know if we're going to catch the Mammoth, so we just go. So we had 3 Pal Spheres. We can log straight out, log straight back in, and see if we can't get our Mammoth. After this, we have to start restoring from back up. Oh, the Swordfish is pretty sick, man. Very, very cool. I was pretty sure that was coming, but it was really cool to see. No, there was Fox Sparks there. Max level is also going to be fun. Whatever they end up doing, I'm sure they're going to add a few more levels. Just to keep things interesting. I did throw a Legendary Sphere last time, right? I sure hope I did. Because if I didn't, that's just a sad mistake for a chance at catching our... Ooh, that's too far of a backup, isn't it? It might not be. This might still be 3 spheres at a good spot. It's a little far back. But he's not spawned in yet, so we don't care. Let's go. And we log right back in one more time. We see if we can't get it. This is our last chance. Last chance before reset. It's just too much time wasted when it could be time spent on Jet Dragon. Angulats. Fox Sparks. Nice. You know what? We do this. And it should be instant. Oh, okay. That's fine. And we might need one more. Let's find out. We do need one more. Okay, we've got all our flame organs. And we've got everything we need. Let's at least get a chance for a Wandering Merchant, shall we? We're a little behind. But we have a chance. We have a chance. Floating Islands were in the first release. Not the release, but the trailer. Yeah. It's one of the things I remember. This one. And then you. And then this. Didn't get our ore and stone at the same time, but that's okay. We'll live. And unlock our items. Okay. Didn't get any wool yet, which is sad. There is a lamb ball right there. I think it would make sense to just take that out immediately as it is wandering away. This should give us the wool we need, hopefully. Nice. And we are on tree chopping and hoping for the Wandering Merchant. Can we get it? Oh, it hurts to see that timer be so far back. We can definitely be so much further ahead, but we gave the Mammoth a few good tries there. Eyes are glued at the top of the hill to see if we get that Wandering Merchant sooner rather than later. If we don't get him, it's a reset. So far, nothing. Not ideal. And this should be the last tree I need to chop. Can't see up the hill with the mammoth in the way. Still nothing. I should have not done that immediately. Oh, it's the wrong one. No. Reset. But yeah, we can go back to being a little chill. Being a little chill. Hoping that we get spheres back to back. Can we get back to backs? Show me the back to back spheres. You can do it. Not even a chance to go after our good old jet dragon. But yeah, chill it. I'm finally getting to your comment there. First trailer seemed like such a different game compared to what we got. It really was. And if I'm not mistaken, they were converting from Unity to Unreal Engine, so it kind of makes sense that they had to change quite a bit since they went from different game engines. I mean, even the design of pals and things is quite different now than it was when the game was first teased as a trailer. Was it a Mammoth Artisan? Dang, I didn't even notice. For the most part, those things don't make the biggest of difference. They do make a difference. But since I already kind of have like my set path, I don't think about it all that much, to be honest with you. Because I'm basically just going to do my strat as fast as possible. No back-to-back. But man, it would have been cool to notice. Would have been cool to notice. And if I had just read your comment, maybe I would have... Ah! Okay. Let's do that again. But... the Gundam Dragon. Yeah, we could call it the Gundam Dragon. Guys, I won't lie to you. I finished rewatching all of Gundam Seed. I now have to try to make it through Gundam Seed Destiny. I realized, like, really early in this year that they had made a Gundam Seed movie. And I was like, I need to rewatch it all. Oh, those clicks are so sad at the end. I was like, I need to rewatch it all in order to truly appreciate it. And boy, I still love Gundam Seed, man. It was so fun. I just don't remember having the greatest opinion of Gundam Seed Destiny. And I can't bring myself to watch it just yet. And I need to bring myself to watch it so that I can watch the new movie and love it. I'm sure I will love it. Based off of what I've heard, it's a good movie. And I'm excited. But Wixen is the GOAT. Gosh, I didn't read that before. And Dupin as like a Harley Quinn, and you mess with it. I like I said, I can't disagree at all. I fully understand why people like that pal for one reason or another. There's usually two reasons why. One of which I think is perfectly fine, and the other I'm like, okay. You do you. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And who knows what strategies can come of it, you know? Not just necessarily for speedruns, but just for general gameplay. It'll be fun. Tyler! Oh, I wish you were here for a run that didn't have to get reset, but we didn't get the Wandering Merchant. But glad you could join us. Glad you could join us. Engine change was for the better, I agree. I like the way the game looks now. I don't dislike... Wow, that was a 0.3? I liked how the game looked in like their initial trailers, but the way the game looks now, I'm a fan of. I think it, like, the style of graphics won't look very old in 5-10 years. It's just got like a, you know, a specific style that's not necessarily going to make it look old. It's not going to always look like new and fresh and stuff, but I don't think it'll look old per se, you know? 333. Oh, we're back. We're back to 333. I'm so confident I said that, and if I didn't, I dreamt about it, and I don't ever remember my dreams, so that'd be crazy. Mumblade, you remember being a tiny child and hearing your older brother or older siblings, a mom listening to the Gundam Seed opening? Oh, the opening is so fun. So fun. Oh, there's so many like good childhood memories like that too. Never ended up watching it. Hey, that's cool. If you aren't into mechs and stuff, that's totally fine. For a long time, that was like the only thing I was into was Gundams, like Macrosses. Gosh, what else? I guess technically it wouldn't hurt to say Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon, you know, those were there. Digimon. I wasn't a super big Digimon fan, but anytime it was on, I thought it was really cool. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, that was so bad. But I definitely was a mech kid growing up. And now that I'm older, boy, I love my romance anime and just pretty much any style of anime, to be honest with you. Just as long as it's a good story. Ah, that stunk. That was bad. Gotta have a good story. If it doesn't have a good story, it's tough to watch. Love the opening. I'm with you. I think I was a bigger fan of the ending, but man, both are great. Both are classics. Basically stylized realism. Yeah, for real. Digimon was super fun, especially Digimon Tamers. Yeah, like I said, like I wasn't super into it, but if it was on TV, I would watch it, you know? I haven't gone back and like tried to rewatch any Digimon ever. And I think I should. I think I would really enjoy it. I think those would be like really, really fun. Did I play any Dynasty Warriors? Oh yeah, I did. I never owned any Dynasty Warriors, but I would go to a family video, pick out a game, Dynasty Warriors Gundams, definitely played that. Definitely did. I played like multiple different Dynasty Warriors, but the Gundams one was just hit different because you were Gundams, or it wasn't always Gundams. You could be like the Zakus and stuff too, right? I'm pretty sure. Boy, it's been a long time. That's really scratching into the memory banks. But, oh man. Classic. Dude, being a kid was so great. I mean, there was definitely negatives to being a kid, and I'm sure I'm not thinking of all of them. But, just thinking about, like, all the, like, no responsibilities. I missed the jump. Oh, that's so sad. It was a decent start. It was good movement, and then I missed the water jump. No! Oh! Dang, I think that's my first missed water jump of the day, is it not? So there's a minus 2 seconds. We're, what, minus 2.4 or so? Minus 3.2. I forget it was that much time lost. Unless I lost some time somewhere else, but still hoping for remakes. Oh my gosh, there's so many things that I'm like, how did this not get a continuation? There's so many things like that. Oh, like, oh man, I don't think it's that my taste in things is just that off. I think it just, there are specific things that sell well and some things that don't. And I think a lot of the things that I really, really love just don't necessarily sell well. Not saying that the remainder of Beck Mongolian Chop Squad is the greatest thing I've ever read as like a second core after the anime. That's one of the only manga I've ever read all the way through. One of the very few. But oh my gosh, dude, watching Koyuki and the band get back together at the end, so sick. I guess that's spoilers if you've never read the manga, but yep. Maybe you'll never read the manga. Maybe you'll never even watch the anime, and it's not a big deal. My bad, though, for everybody that's maybe interested in watching a rock band get formed after so much time. But, oh my gosh, I loved Beck, man. I still love Beck. I'll rewatch that almost once a year. At least parts of it. It's crazy. Little Happy Bear, welcome in. You just watched my previous level 50 speedrun. You believe in me getting a sub 48. Cheers and best of luck. Thank you so much, man. That's very kind of you to say. I appreciate that. We're 337 runs in. Haven't gotten the luck just yet to hit Danhobox's strat. And, well, looks like we're going on to 338. So, always appreciate the well wishes, the good lucks. The keep it ups. Always appreciate all those. And I hope you enjoyed the speedrun that was there previously. If you stick around, I hope you enjoy the live while you're here. Hopefully you're excited for 1.0 that's coming out in about a month. Almost a month to the day. Very excited for that. I am so excited for that. I think some other people are too, because normally when I'm grinding this, I don't get up quite up to nearly 40 people, and here we are, sitting at like 37-ish. So I want to take this time to say thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Hopefully you're enjoying. Hopefully you're as excited for 1.0 as I am. Hopefully you're enjoying the repeated grind for this speedrun to finally get off the ground. I think that's the strat I go for right there. Oh, I jumped early! Ah, that's gonna be not quite as good as I wanted it to be. That's still very good, though. Everyone here is super hyped for. I'm certain of it. I am so certain of it. There's gotta be a special somebody that is sitting here watching, hoping I never get this record, and is just grinning to themselves, watching me fail over and over again. I would take a really special somebody. Because, I mean, there's so many good things you can do with your life instead of doing that, you know? It's crazy. That's what somebody's doing. One sphere is just not enough. Bummer. Can't wait to finally get to the tree. Oh my gosh, I know. They definitely showed the tree in all of its glory. Need this sub 48 before 1.0. It'd be nice. I don't know if I'll come back for this if they split the leaderboards. And or if they don't, we'll see if the strategy gets updated and it gets even faster, you know? Who knows? They might completely tweak the experience and it's way easier to get to 50 from now on. Shepherd! Shepherd 5. I'm assuming the V is 5. I can call you Shepherd if you want. But glad you could stop by. I'm glad you made a stream and that you were, you know, trying for it. It's always cool to hear people trying to catch me live. Always a bit of a humbling experience. Guys, you know what I didn't do? I didn't look at my subscriber count today. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? Have I hit 2,000? I was at 1999 yesterday and I screenshot it. Because I was like, I should screenshot this. That's really cool. Like, I never thought I would get to, like, 500 subscribers, let alone 2,000. But, hopefully you've been enjoying watching those VODs for the past 2 weeks. Because, that's a lot of time to sit with watching some VODs. Can only hope you've enjoyed, maybe learned something if you wanted to learn something. Oh my gosh, the one that I missed the jump. Oh, we had a good movement all the way through too. Okay. remember like 2 years ago seeing it, wanting to get being disappointed that there was a barrier. Oh my gosh, I know. Not being able to get to the tree was so sad. Like, the fact that you could sort of get to the tree. Oops. I was like, oh, it's a pal sphere. I see it. And I unlocked pal sphere, and we don't need to unlock pal spheres. Okay, one more roll, then we're off. Okay, nice. Oh, it's a level 1, so 3 hits. Nice, and we get the Paldium. That's necessary for what we're doing. Okay, and off we go. Can I get another Pal Sphere, please? Yes, let's go. Where's my spawns at? Okay, doesn't matter. We have to log out, log back in, try to get this Mammoth. Come on. Come on, we haven't caught Mammoth in like 10 throws now. Give it to me. Thanks, Judge. PoE 2 on the side? Sick, man. You know, I should get that game and try it out. I liked PoE, so I think I would enjoy Path of Exile too. Ah. Okay, restore from backup. Come on. Oh, no. Yeah, let's go. It's always nice to have somebody to listen to while you do something else on a game or something like that. I definitely follow along and do that myself. Every now and again it'll be like virtual or some RuneScape streamer or it could be anybody really. Okay. Mammoth. How many spheres do I have to throw at you before I finally catch you? I'm pretty sure I'm on like 15 or 16. I was being generous when I said 10 earlier. I guess I did catch you once. Okay. Never mind, Mammoth. I did catch you once. We're more or less on drop rate, but I would really like you to get in the sphere again. Especially when we see a Fox Sparks there. Oh, it's so painful. I'll do one more attempt. This one. Literally kept dying trying to get to the tree. Super new to the game and still didn't have a swimming pal. Oh no! Several attempts later and losing all your gear, found out it's unreachable. Oh no! Trackmania virtual, yes! Yeah. Are you serious? That wasn't the back bonus? Dude, that was like perfectly on his hip. Hello, Nefarious. Welcome back. Good to see you again. How have you been? But Mummalade, I feel that. When I was first playing, my buddy, he was going exploring, and he didn't know, like we didn't know, about cold getting so cold. And he wandered into a cold region. And it took him way too long to realize that he was dying. And he's like, oh wait, I'm dying. Why am I dying? And he wasn't able to escape, and it was like an hour-long adventure trying to get his stuff back because we couldn't get into the cold area because we would just die. So I kind of feel like that is our tree expedition. Trying to get to the tree without a swimming pal or a hovering pal, and, well, just not making it time and time again. Okay, that's fine. A little farther than I meant to, but we'll take it. Okay, good. How are you, coach? Coach? I'm not a coach. I'm just a man. Just a guy playing Power World. If you're learning from me, great. If you were referring to me. I'm doing great. I'm doing really, really good. You know, Power World 1.0 was announced not long ago, which is super exciting. Ready to put that on the agenda. Ready to play for many hours. Streaming most of it, probably. Oh, no back-to-back. That was a good split, too. Only 1 second behind. I was really happy with that. Still have old screenshots and videos of you just messing around and finding out for sure. It was so fun. I honestly hope the game changes so much that I like almost don't even recognize it. Cause like, man, when I was just going around exploring and having a good time, I do think that was the best time I ever had in Power. I still have an absolute blast in this game. But it's not like back then where I was waking up early, like well before my alarm and being like, well, I'm definitely not going to get back to sleep because I'm way too excited to play Power World. And I mean, work's in like 2 hours, so might as well play some Power World. I don't do that anymore. Okay, that's not true. I rarely do that anymore. We dodged that ribbony. Let's go. Okay, not bad. This should be a pretty solid split once again. Think you need to defeat Chinese Dragon Pal to remove the clouds blocking World Tree? That'd be so cool. That Chinese Dragon Pal looks sick. It looks so good. Like, it definitely looks like a legendary dragon for almost all things legendary, you know, Chinese style dragons. Very excited for that. Chinese, Japanese. I would honestly guess that it's more Japanese style dragon. Just because, well, Pocket Pair's a Japanese company. Maybe they chose to make it after. They already have like Anubis, which is Egyptian, right? So I guess it could be Chinese. Yeah, Nefarious 1.0 does look hype. I'm so excited for it. Very, very excited for it. Oh, there's so much. And you know, with what they keep saying, I've honestly, every Fade Break except this latest one blew me out of the water in terms of what they added to the game, whether it was quality of life, amount of new pals, the amount of like land mass and content that they added to the game. Now, like some of it with like Fade Break is being fairly sparse. Is like okay, but there's still a lot there. It's just a huge landmass to travel. Loved everything they've done, and for them to be like, yeah, this update's huge. I'm like, oh man, what all is gonna be in this thing? I don't even know if I should like try to temper my expectations any, because they've always met or exceeded my expectations. So I am so excited to see what Pocket Pair's cooked up with Power World 1.0. What did I play before Power World? You know, I've played a plethora of games. I played quite a bit of Diablo 2, old school RuneScape, StarCraft. I mean, I've just always had quite a few like games that I kept coming back to, but none that really hooked me like this. I guess technically old school RuneScape, but that's a game where I could hop on for like an hour, have a goal of getting like a woodcutting level or something, and then hopping off. So, and I've done that over the course of what, like 8 to 10 years. So it's definitely had some longevity in my life. What would be something else? Prior to Power World, I mean, I guess I played all of the Diablo series. I just never finished Diablo 4. Diablo 3 I sunk a lot of hours into, StarCraft 2, StarCraft Brood War. I was a Blizzard boy for a while. I played some Destiny for a little bit because I had a buddy that played. I was never very good at it, never got super experienced, but it was always fun to just get on, do some shooting, and be done with the game. What else would I play? Ooh, that was good. Okay, this is solid. Oh, I needed to jump just a little bit later in the water. We're going to be very close on our stamina here. But, yeah. Quite a, like, niche level of games. I also played a good bit of RimWorld at one point in time. Been like that about Skyrim. Nice. Feel like at the minimum the map is going to be twice as big for 1.0. Sick. That would be ideal. Okay, we kept it sub 1 second, but our stamina is a little low. So this is just a little bit slower than I wanted it to be. Definitely still a 117 though. Aww. We had a chance. Man, for some reason I feel like I've definitely had quite a few more games, but I'm kind of blanking on them. Feel like a big swap to liking Power World so much, then those seem very different. Yeah, you know, I think I would have liked playing Ark in other games as much as I did. I guess I played a good bit of Don't Starve together at one point, which is way more survival than Power World is. Like, when I was playing Power World, I was like, oh man, this isn't even a survival game. This is just like a you eat sometimes game. I was like, okay, I can do this. And Power World's pretty good about giving you food and stuff like that. So, like, I never had trouble with food and keeping pals fed and keeping myself fed. In fact, I got to the point where I started trying to mitigate how much food I produce, because I was like, the less food I make, the more I can do other things. Like, you know, making more stone and more wood. Two or so new large land masses. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know how much bigger the map needs to be. I do remember at one point some speculation about the world tree being the center of the map. That seems awfully large. But I wouldn't put it past Pocket Pair to be crazy like that. Don't Starve was so hard for you and your play. Yeah, that's a hard game, man. I can't say I ever got good at it. I got okay at it. The problem is that, like, if one of your friends dies, it's like, oh, let's just restart because they're dead. And, like, it was so easy for you or one of your mates to die. Don't Starve Together was a tough game to play as a group. You know, Dre, I don't know what'll happen after 1.0. I'm not part of the Pocket Pair creator program, and I have no insights, so I couldn't tell you if it's just going to be DLC, if they're going to start working on Power World 2.0, if they're just going to let it sit for a little bit. Could be anything. And yeah, could potentially just be some small updates with things that need to be hot fixed or just fixed in general. Could be some small minor bug fixes and adjustments. Survival light. That's a good way to describe it. Now, I did play some Minecraft style survival with my friend once, and I didn't play for very long, but I did do that, but I got Minecrafted out at one point. Wow, that was almost a gold split? Dang! Yeah, I mean, that's about right. I don't think that was as good of a gold split or near gold split as I thought it was. I think we were angled slightly differently, which got us that split early, but didn't quite get us to the salvage pile as fast as I would have liked, but going to be like Terraria's updates after 1.0, just minor things here and there until maybe they're like, yep, massive release. I still need to play Terraria. I think that would be a fun one to play. And the question is do I play it before or after Power World 1.0? Honestly expect them to continue working on it for bigger updates, maybe paid DLCs. They're leaving money on the table otherwise. Yeah, you know what? I like their behavior so far with it. With the, you know, we're not charging you for updates since it's pre 1.0. I think they've handled that incredibly well. It's inspired a lot of player confidence. In them as a company and what they're doing with Power World. I think that's awesome. It's very contrasting to something like Nintendo, who were, you know, constantly making you pay more and more for a game and making you pay for all these little tiny things. But Pocket Pair, I think they could, you know, up their revenues a little bit more. I'm not invested in them. I don't know if they have a public stock available for me to purchase. I would definitely invest in them. I like them too much to not want to have a little bit of their growth, you know, either be of benefit to me also financially and or just to enjoy being able to be like, yeah, I'm you know, got a little bit of money on these guys, you know, hoping that they continue to do well. Not just as a player, but as an investor as well. Oh, I feel like I got lost in thoughts somewhere. But oh yeah, paid DLCs would be fine with. I'd be fine if they have like paid skins. The one thing I don't want is pay for progression, loot boxes, pay for power, that kind of stuff. That stuff, stay out of my game, please and thank you. I play too many stupid phone games that have that stuff, and it's always frustrating because I don't pay for it. And that just naturally gives me a disadvantage and makes me wonder why I'm playing those games to begin with. Like, okay, we're going back to games I played. I played a lot of Summoner's War back in the day. Like, a lot of Summoner's War. To the point where, without having spent a single dollar, I was pretty consistently top 10,000 in the arena. And I don't know what the real numbers are actually like, but I remember Summoner's War boasting that it's had like 25 million downloads at one point. So to consistently be ranking in the top 10,000, I felt was a pretty sizable achievement for when I was playing. Is it actually? I don't know, but I felt pretty good about it. I didn't do much with the world PvP, but I did do quite a bit of the like in-game arena PvP. So there was just two variants. One that was real-time, another player versus you, and one not real-time, where you set up a defensive team that automatically did things for you. Enemy teams would attack it, and then you would attack theirs. And it didn't have to be at the same time, it was just whenever. But yeah, played way too much of that game. I enjoyed it, but played way too much of it. Dang, that slide stopped. That stinks. Terraria is a blast. Look, you're not the first person to say that to me, Randy. I'm pretty sure that Judge Chillit is also a big fan. And I think there's even one more. But I can't think of who it might be at this moment. Okay. Dang, no pal spheres. No pal spheres. Oh, this is bad. Pal sphere? Not a pal sphere. Pal sphere? Not a pal sphere? Dude, and we get a first try, but we got no pal spheres? That's insane. That's insane. That's so bad. We could have had pal spheres. Okay, we need this Pangolette. We need this Foxbarks as well. This will tell us if we need more Foxbarks. Oh, and of course you gotta be level 6. This is gonna take way too many hits. Okay, please give me 4 flame organs. There's not another. Golly! We finally get lucky and we're not lucky at the same time. Where's that Pangolette at? Do I just re-log? Because I don't see any more Foxbarks. Need to pick up some extra items since... Okay, there's a Pangolette over there. Don't see this Pangolette. Oh my gosh, this is so sad. This could have been fine, and it's not. Okay, there's 2 Foxbarks there. Nice. Do I just go for... You had to use that attack? Come on, your stomp is so much better. Oh my gosh. Do we just go for Chillit right now? I don't need to catch this. I'm gonna catch it anyway. No, we need the We need the base up as soon as possible. Okay, that might be the slowest I've ever done Pengulets and Foxbarks, and I'm really not happy about that. That's so disappointing. We don't have a Cativa either. Oh gosh. That's alright. We can still keep on pace or keep a close pace. And we don't get just mine. Okay, we do get Pengulets. Or sorry, Pengulets. Bad misclick there. We do get some land balls. That's nice. Don't need that. Okay, we do get the double, so that's really good. I never trust that side, so we come back to this side. I can definitely see the double hits here. Okay, let's go. Use our stamina. Get all of our equipment. Okay. Stamina's coming back. Oops. I don't want that. I want this. Put those away. Okay. We need to make sure we have enough stone. Do I have enough stone? I have enough stone. And now we wait and hope and see a wandering merchant. Not a yellow one. The green one. Okay, that should be enough, I think. Yes, that's 35. We can put you on that. You know what? Oh. Oh, you're gonna go for the... That's fine. Only 2, that stinks. This next one will be enough. Okay, there's 4. We left the base. I am not happy with that. I should not have left the base. I didn't even think about it. I was just wanting the wool. And we're running away. Okay. And this means that we can get raids, unfortunately. Did I muck it up by leaving the area of the base? I might have. And we don't have enough palladium fragments. Unfortunate. You can just both go in. One will just get hungry really fast. It's fine. We still try and catch Chillet first before we reset. We might not get the Wandering Merchant this time. That's a bummer. Honestly expected them to continue working on it for bigger updates. Yeah, they might. I can't say what Pocket Pair's plans are. I definitely don't speak for them. Yeah, microtransactions stink. I am such an unhappy person when I see microtransactions. It's so awful. And I don't spend money on them. I could. I have enough disposable income where I am a person that could have a fairly disposable income. for everything, but not seeing that wandering merchant. Did I knock on these? I thought I did. I think leaving the base ruined it for us. Oh, that's my own fault. The joy of looking through Mammoris to try to see the wandering merchant. Nothing. Okay, well, too slow. No merchant. I think that one was my fault. I left the base. I was not thinking about it. I was just thinking about how I wanted the wool. What a foolish mistake. Let's just try a couple more. Just try a couple more. Terraria is awesome, just not super beginner friendly like Palworld is. I kind of get that feeling. There looks to be a lot of items and things in that game. Oh, I missed. Oh my gosh, I've done it again. That's twice today. That's really sad. I need to read a little bit less because I just saw God Night Nice is in here, and it's not your fault. I just saw your name and was like, oh, I should read this. I've done this a lot. I can do this without looking. What a fool. What a fool. Don't think Power will have paid DLC, Judge? They might not. They might. They might not. That's the exciting thing is it's kind of open for them to decide still. Imagine if after 1.0 drops, they release an announcement trailer and dropping the release date for Pal Farm. There you go. The chiller. We did get Chillet. We unfortunately did not get the merchant. Man, this is slow. This is so slow. Oh, that's my fault. Okay. What's bad about leaving the base area? I find anytime I leave the base area, the wandering merchant just doesn't show up anymore. Like, it's like they expect me to stay in the base for like 3 minutes, and if I don't, they just never show up. That at least is what I've experienced. I don't know what other people have experienced. I don't know if there's like a timer that if I'm not in the base area when it hits, they don't show up. I don't know if there's something else that's causing me to not get wandering merchants as regularly as some other people. I can tell you I've removed all mods. I made sure of that. I've re-downloaded the game a couple of times, mostly because I was trying to make sure I had removed all mods. And fun fact, it didn't. I had to find the mods folder and delete it directly from the mods folder because they were still active. Okay, I think that's a really good slide. I think that's a really good slide. Let's find out. Terraria basically requires that you look at the wiki unless you're playing with a friend who's a pro at it. I could see that. And I will be honest, that stuff does bother me just a little bit. Like, I would kill for Palworld. That was a gold split, apparently. Yep. I thought that was great movement. I thought that was great movement, and it was after a really terrible start. Figures. And it's still a 118, so yeah. Yeah, that's so sad. So slow. But I wish Palworld had like a book of what you've already bred. And or like a person that's like a pal breeder, and he gives you like a couple of pages to fill in, couple of pages filled in of like what he's bred in the past, so like you can get some like pals of your own that you might want. Like he'd be like, "This is how I bred a Lunaris," and it was just these two pals. You know, it's like, oh, cool, man. I always wanted a Lunaris. maybe not give you like the best of the best stuff, but like level 3 handiwork pals, like to really get some people going, and the people that don't look up information on wikis and things like that, it would be neat to have. Dire Howl, I love you. I love you, Dire Howl. Okay, another good movement. Not bad at all, and this one was only a half a second slow. This could be a good one. This one could be a good one. What kinds of mods? So I had downloaded the camera mod, both for after I had finished my 100 days of random hardcore, so that I could get some cinematic shots. And then I downloaded again for when I was playing Power World Impossible, so I could do cinematic shots as I went. And sub 118, very cool. And we've got spheres. And it's the only mod I ever downloaded, and it would just allow you to zoom around the map however you wanted. It's the only mod I ever downloaded. It's the only mod I'll probably download for a very long time because, I don't know, I just never made a separate like file for Power World that I was speedrunning with and Power World that I wasn't speedrunning with, so it's just a little bit of a dangerous game to play having mods on. You really shouldn't have mods while speedrunning. But I made sure to get rid of them, and once we fail to capture Mammoris once again, I can show you all that is not on. Shame that it's level 3 and that I can't get a headshot. Oh my gosh. I didn't skip a sphere, did I? I don't think so. No sphere there. We would like one more sphere so that we can fairly easily get our Foxparks. Naturally, after getting a first try Mammoris, he's not going to give us another first try. If I do play Terraria on stream, you'll get the help you need without needing to use the wiki, for sure. But just in general, I prefer it if I didn't need help at all, you know? If like the in-game helps was enough. And I know that sometimes that is just asking too much. I get that. With all the mechanics that Terraria has and all the different items that Terraria has, I totally get that it might not be plausible to have all of that inside of the game. But at the same time, it's cool to get to stay immersed in the game and not need to look things up on a wiki or anything like that. Sphere. Let's go. And I saw Foxparks. Oh. One more try. 2 more tries? Should I do 2 more tries? I feel like I should do 2 more tries. Try to get it to Jet Dragon at least once tonight. It'll stink if this is the one that does because we're losing all this time, but you know. Day-night cycle might still be good. Palsphere. Alright, one more try. Come on, Mamorist. Mamorist. And I won't lie to you all, I forgot to get myself some water before stream, so if we don't catch this Mamorist right here, I'm going to quickly go get myself some lemonade, some water, sit back down, put in a few more attempts before the night is over. I see a Palsphere. Alright. Give me just a little bit to go get some water and some lemonade. I need to stay hydrated, you know? It's good to do. Oh, here, we'll do this. I already took off my headphones, but if I went to, not invite code, if I went to join multiplayer and went to official, you'll see that I'll be able to join it. If I had mods on, I wouldn't be able to. Oh, let me click confirm and go. We can't exit out from there. We'll exit out once we're in. And now I can sit back down, cancel through this. So, you can see, I was able to join multiplayer, no issues. If you have mods on, of any kind as far as I'm aware, you can't join these official worlds. So, there's that. We can also really quickly go ahead and go mod management. Nothing! Ah, alright. Now that I have some hydration around, let's put in another couple of attempts. Okay. Oh boy. Missed that respawn click. But let's go. Oh, you know, something just kind of got me thinking about it again when we were talking about Gundam earlier. Another show that I got super into when I was a kid was Stargate SG-1. Man, I loved all the ships that they started getting into the later seasons. That was a real fun show. I just loved the main cast, but more than that, seeing the progression of ships and everything that was involved, very fun. Was right up my alley. Oh, and I missed the jump. Oh, this is terrible. Alright, we need to hydrate a lot more, so maybe we won't get back-to-back spears. Like, sometimes after an hour or two of doing this, I'm like, I should go to the bathroom to make sure I don't have to go in an hour. And I'm like, I'm definitely not going to have to go in an hour. That's how dehydrated I am. Need to drink more water. H2O. Gatorade. Ah, classic Adam Sandler. Judge Adam Sandler chill it. But yeah, hydration. We're gonna stretch on this one too. Oh, well, everything's ruined. I'm resetting. I hate not having my timer set properly. It just bugs me. And I do have to start the timer and stop the timer myself. It's the two things I have to do. And you know what? I forgot to fix the jet wagon split. So that one's still broken too. I don't know how I forgot to fix that, but I did. Okay, those clicks felt pretty good. I'm pretty okay with that so far. Can we get more good clicks? They were not bad, honestly. I can't complain too much. Okay. Solid. Deer wants to be in the way. Oh, that was slow. That stinks. That's good. This is good. That was fine. Could have been better, but we missed that jump. It's good to get it. Stretch, water, feel good. There's the water. Get some stretching in. I'm kind of surprised I've been not really thinking about stretching. Been sitting here for quite some time tonight. And a 118. A little worse than I wanted it to be. Sub 117 is what we want each time. Can we get to sub 117 spheres? 3 of them. And then straight into the first try Mammoth capture. We've got a Fox Parks right there ready to be caught. Gives us 4 flame organs and a Pangolette right there. Would this let me... Jeez. I'm sitting there hoping it'll register and it's taking forever. And then a Pengulet. That's all we need. Oh, and then a PAL merchant. And then an exotic sphere. We will go with an ultimate sphere. But an exotic sphere. And then a first try jet dragon. And then I don't mess up all the fights. And we get the record. Is that too much to ask? Okay. Dang it. Okay, that was a really good water jump, though. We'll take it. Probably close to 1.8 behind at this point. Unfortunate that top section missed the jump. That saves a good almost full second. Okay, 1.2, we'll take it, but we're a little further to the south, or sorry, east. And I believe that's what's giving us the experience just a little bit earlier. It was a 118. Okay, you know what? That's not bad. Oh, 1. We can't go with 1. I mean, we can, but I don't... It'd be an awful ask to get it done with 1. Okay. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Good clicks, right here. Oh, those were good clicks. Those were good clicks. Let's go. Didn't miss the jump. The jump was good. The clean jump. So far, happy with this. Yes. Yes? Oh, I missed? Well, that stinks, but we're gonna keep going. It doesn't make too big of a difference. It'll make a little bit of a difference later, but we can manage without it. We will just have to remember to respawn there. That's fine. Lock that away in the memory banks, just in case. Stretch to remember. A stretch to remember. So, like, this one was a much more direct instead of to the east, so I think we're still on a good pace for the pile. It was a 118, so maybe I'm a little wrong. Okay, we didn't get the spheres anyway. It's as good a time as any to remind you guys that there's a very, very low chance I stream tomorrow, as I will most likely be visiting my father for dinner. Seeing my dad for dinner. We'll go out to eat somewhere. Who knows where. Could be anywhere. But that's probably what's happening tomorrow, is I'm enjoying time with my family, which I hate to say will always take precedence over speedrunning or streaming or pretty much anything. So, yeah, you guys get the shaft tomorrow if you're looking forward to having another stream. It is not likely to happen. Not impossible. Like I said, my father's working. If you were here earlier when I mentioned it. So there's a chance that he is not able to meet up. And if that's the case, then I will be on streaming. Since that means my plans for the night are gone. Tell him happy early Father's Day? I will, little happy bear. I wanted to say happy little bear. But little happy bear, I'll make sure to tell him happy Father's Day and that I love him. You know, it's important things in life. Unfortunately, he won't be able to have a beverage. At least a non-alcoholic beverage, as he will be working later in the night. For sure. But I'll make sure to tell him Happy Father's Day. I could have a beverage for him. Sit in front of him, have a beer along with the meal, make him jealous. Is that what I'm supposed to do? No, I won't do that. I'm also gonna be the one driving since he flew in. So, no need to have an alcoholic beverage and drive. Even though one's never that much. No, at least not for me. I had a buddy who got a one of those when you blow into them and it tells you how much your alcohol is. And I was like, I always felt like I could have like 3 beers before I needed to start being worried. But it was always like one of those where I was like, I don't know if that's true or not. Breathalyzer. I couldn't come up with that word. But he had a breathalyzer, and I was like, oh, that's cool. So after 2 beers blow into it, I had like a 0.02. And a 0.08 is what you need to be technically over the legal limit. And after 3, I was at like a 0.03. And I was like, oh, all right. I'm still gonna stick to 3, but I guess I was a little further from the legal limit than I thought I was. Which was also surprising. Because that means 0.08 means you're more drunk than I thought you would be. And now it makes me understand why it's 0.08. Because at 0.03, I start to feel it, you know? I've had 3 beverages. I'm like, all right, I need to not have any more. It's enough to give me a fun little feeling and call it a night. But enough alcohol talk. I don't know if that's stuff you guys even care about. But my dad and I like to go out for drinks occasionally. Just can't this time. Which is what started the whole conversation. Okay, so far, my clicks have been terrible. My start was terrible. But it's not the end of the world. This is most likely just going to be another reset, right? So, what's it matter? Ike the deer, you're like exactly in the way, buddy. Alright, that's so slow. Ike the deer was in the way. This is terrible. This is so bad. Drunk drivers aren't the problem, it's the drunk crashers. I mean, drunk drivers turn into drunk crashers, so you gotta be careful where you toe the line there, right? Cause you're right, it is the drunk crashers, but drunk drivers are the ones that turn into drunk crashers. So definitely worth taking care of towing that line. But I will tell you what, I mean, I really like Uber. Every now and again, I go out for a few extra drinks because I'm like, I'm not driving. It's just fun. It's not too often I do that. Usually those drinks get paid for me when that happens, and well, it's hard to turn down free stuff, no matter what it is. Free t-shirt? Sure, I'll take it. Free lemonade? Why not? It's free. You know, whatever it is, it's free. It's like, let's go. Catch a baseball at a baseball game? Free baseball. And a memory. It's great. Get a puck at a hockey game? Let's go. Same thing. Can't turn, at least I can't turn down free. I'm sure there are people that can. It's just extra fun for me to have those associations. If it's a free item, it's like, let's go, free item. Okay, this is good. Yes, let's go! We had another good movement. Alright, stretch, water. Nah, lemonade. Lemonade it is. Little citrus, a little sugar. Get that stretch in. Yeah, we're only 1 second behind, so this should be pretty close to a 117. Very nice. Yeah, it was like almost a 118 flat. I'll take, oh, 1 spears, just not enough. That's 2 1 spears we've had. And I will be honest, I think we put in 2 more attempts. I'm thinking 2 more attempts before I call it a night. As once we get a run going, it should be, you know, 45-ish minutes if we can go the distance. 45 to 48. Hopefully less than 48 in 3 seconds. And we claim our title back. So just a couple more attempts here just to make everyone guarded that we're not going to be on for too much longer. As I do try to start winding down by 10 o'clock so I can get myself to bed, and it is 9:11 p.m. here, meaning if I did get a full run, the run could go the distance until about 10 o'clock, or just after. Ooh, bummer. So, oh, that jump up was just a little early. Bummer. Plus, I feel myself winding down just a little bit anyway. Like, I was very energetic about Power World 1.0 and chatting with all of you at the very start. And, well, now I'm a little less energetic. We've not really had a run get anywhere now, have we? Kinda tough. Yeah, that was like a 119. Bummer. Just a few more tries. We can do it! Okay, that's a good start. Thank you, little happy bear. You have a great rest of your night, too. Or morning. I don't remember if you said good morning when you popped in. Someone said good morning. And I don't remember if it was you. Dang, that was not a good turn. I thought I had a much better start than that. It's alright. Don't you dare, achievement. Nice. Okay, good. We made up for some of the lack of speed earlier. That was solid. Not perfect, but very solid. Can't you check more than one scrap pile before restarting the run? I can. I explained it, I think, last time. And I never mind explaining it more than once. But to speak to that, the scrap pile itself would take another 20 to 30 seconds to get to the next one. And we're worried about the day-night cycle. And the day-night cycle has very little give in it. On Danhobox's record run, I think he beat the day-night cycle by about a minute based off of looking at his day-night cycle times. And I am not much faster than him. Like, almost not faster at all. He also had a chillet with Ace Swimmer, which got him about 40 seconds to a minute ahead just from swimming the Jet Dragon and swimming the Sakurajima. I make back some of that